Alright guys, hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We're picking up where we left off at. Red left the party. Oh, hang on. Just trying to load everything, I think. It does that sometimes when I start up the game. It's like it's still trying to load and it just like freezes for a second. Anyway, we're picking up right where we left off at. Yep, see, it's still trying to load. I'm not entirely sure where I'm trying to go. At this point, I did mention in the last video, I think it was, that I was leaving for a cruise. At this point, I've already been and gotten back. I haven't edited that video yet, so it has been at least a couple of weeks since I recorded that video. Maybe a month, I think, because at the time of this recording, I think it's July 17th?
The cards.
Or 18th. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, it's July 18th at the time of the recording. So it has been over a month because I left out on June 17th for that trip. And it was a week long. It's like a 4-night cruise. It was great. If you've never been on one, I highly suggest one. Okay, see, I think it's trying to load still. I think right now we're just kind of looking around town. That is what Aerith had said at the end of that last video, is something about exploring. I don't really have any objective up there, so... oh wait, pilgrimage. Okay, so this is where I gotta go. Explore the Val, okay? So we're just exploring. Yeah, at this point too, I've also picked up another game, trying to bring like some sort of horror back to the channel. So I'm playing through Still Wakes the Deep as well, which isn't a very long game, but I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be doing.
May the planet guide us all.
I don't even know if there's like anything I'm supposed to be interacting with. Let me see if I can make my way back to where the party split up. If I can remember where that is even at. Okay, that just takes me back to where I was just at. It shows... Okay, so the destination is actually over there, it looks like. So let me run back over here. It's not really showing up on the in-game map. I'm having to bring up the menu. Like, what? Is that his little radio right there? Never really noticed that before.
It feels like
The torch of Cosmo Canyon.
Okay, let me see.
This river of it is boundless and infinite.
It shows my destination. It's about right. Maybe over here? I can't get right on top of it for some reason. It's hard to figure out when I have to run a few steps and pull up the menu. Maybe it's in this house. Let me see. Torch elevator? Let's see if I'm going up.
The bond between us and the planet deepens. On
Oh,
the
it's
path of
red.
the River of Lights.
We need only open our hearts to the planet. And she will
Watcher to be?
Since time immemorial,
Something fixing to happen?
Professor Gast often
I guess I'm following red right now. Okay, the music just cut out. Something's fixing to happen. We're way up here now.
Ah, not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
It's not something you would just, tell a complete stranger. Right, can I look through the telescope? And look at that view. Kind of reminds me of the Grand Canyon. It's another place I would like to go back to.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Malmakin. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Vale and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Nanaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
I can't get over how Red's voice has changed. But he said he was doing that to seem more mature. I guess he's a lot younger than we thought. I really don't know how that really worked, because I never really played the original Final Fantasy. I think I've mentioned that several times. Can I get over here and collect this stuff?
Fear. It is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home.
Okay, let's go see what this guy's got to say. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name.
Nanaki never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him.
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the...
I never thought you could become even more enchanting.
While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, It is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
Cross my heart.
Okay. Let's see what this is.
Whoa, whoa! Those devices are testing the pull of gravity.
So this guy's gonna be like this world's version of Albert Einstein, I guess. Alright, let's see what's up here. Excuse me. Guess I'm just gonna look around and see what I can find.
We've all been worried sick about Monarchy, fellow Bugenhagen chiefly among us.
Oh, look.
You recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful.
I'd like to know a little bit more about Red's past. What do we got over here? Okay, hang on. Before I interact with that, can I go through here?
Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later.
Okay.
That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now.
Can I go in here now? Nope. Okay.
Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later.
Oh, what else am I supposed to look? Oh, there's more stairs up here. Okay. Is there another hollow projector of red up here somewhere? Oh, I was about to say, what is this up here? It looks like a high-powered telescope. Oh, look, I can interact with it.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
Telescope, okay. Oh man, I was hoping I could look through it. Is he following me? It's out here. Nothing out here. Okay.
The lights we observe here have traveled
It's not really giving me any
of time and space to gaze at the stars.
objective updates, so I'm just kind of exploring. And hopefully I'll come across something, because it's not really showing me what direction to go.
That again, huh?
A low rumble coming from somewhere.
That's...
The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. Two, in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh, oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me.
Okay, now we get to go into that room he wasn't letting me go into.
I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado,
Wow.
this is only the beginning.
A shooting star.
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted, of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
Higher learning, okay. So does that mean I'm going over there too? Let's see. Am I going back downstairs, upstairs? Maybe out of the building altogether?
Here we seek to gather the wisdom of the planet.
So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to just leave out of here altogether.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
Follow the assistant to the storeroom? Okay. Something seems up about him. Parting gift. Just taking whatever I want, right? Are we gonna have a new weapon back down in here? Okay, so I'm unable to carry that last thing, whatever it was. I didn't really look to see what it was. I think I got too much on me, so I need... Looks like red. Okay, that's where I came in at, I think. Unable to obtain. So it's just this is just material in here, right? An X potion. Okay, got another weapon for Cat. Is that everything in here? Okay, here's another chest. No, wait, that's where I came from, is up there. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything. 5 Moogle medals. Here's another chest. 5,000 gil, nice. Is this gonna come back to haunt me later? Just running through here and taking all their stuff? It's alright, your assistant said I could, though. Be crazy, wouldn't it? That's not my assistant. Are you the assistant?
Right this way. Blessings of the planet upon you.
Okay. I guess that was just another entrance? Let me go back to that other door and just see if that other guy is just standing there. I think I've gotten everything in there.
Come on in.
I've already grabbed everything, I think. Alright. Although it's not really telling me what my objective is, I think what we're supposed to be doing is catching back up with Aerith and Tifa.
Blessings of the planet upon you.
I was fixing to say, why am I running in circles? But I should have just stayed down here. But I wanted to make sure, like... Oh wait, I gotta hold that. Alright. Well, I think we gotta go back down. I can't bring up the... Okay, there we go. It looks like he brought them out of town. Wonder if I'm gonna be meeting back up with... Oh, there's Yuffie.
Put your faith.
This village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
Tell us how you really feel, Yuffie. Wait. Okay, there we go.
Running into you here. Say, how about I get a shot of you giving thanks to the planet? The beauty of this place is unreal. Pictures can't do it justice. Wonders such as these have to be experienced in person. I want to believe I can.
It's okay, just run into me.
Magic. I'm looking for spots with a spiritual feel, if you know any.
If people everywhere resolve to not
within you all are the planet's thoughts and memories.
There's something off about this town.
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
Which would you say is
Okay, so I am fixing to go.
They are both one and the same. Wouldn't you agree?
I ask you this.
Join up with Aerith and Tifa, I think.
to all of her children?
Many travelers have joined.
A seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
Always been on the bigger side, but
It was
Blessings
just
of
a
the
shop.
planet upon you. Fellow Bugenhagen sent word that you might be joining us. You are more than welcome to do so.
Oh, okay. I thought that might have been a shop.
to him, a big kid like me was using twice as much spiritual energy as other folks, and I was a burden on the planet.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us. So let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
Don't really know what to think about that. Like, how they reacted to her story was odd. But I guess, I mean, it makes sense.
All the time I've spent here, listening and learning.
It at least has a waypoint on my map for me now. Okay, I gotta go down the elevator. It's probably gonna be a a video with not really much going on. We're just running around town, really. Like, what's going on? Okay, hang on a second. I was expecting a scene.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride, I feel like it'll burst. But when it comes to my dad, I just... Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
Alright. So I gotta talk to Aerith to continue. I want to talk to everybody else real quick.
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
No, we fight, or nothing will change.
That's what I said. I knew you'd see it my way, Merc. Thanks.
I feel like that was the best answer to give him. Hang on a second. Okay. Now we got Yuffie over here.
Must be quite the festival.
When you die, you return to the planet? That has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
Pretty much.
Thank you. So if you get that, you get why I live every day like it's my last.
Man, I can't wait to see what they've got planned. Some say we're like grains of sand on the beach of the universe. Fatalist idiots. Spend my whole life trying to prove them wrong, but sitting here looking up at the sky, you can't help feeling pretty minuscule.
Okay. Okay.
Wow, so many
Talk to
tourists.
Tifa, and then we're gonna go talk to Aoife.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
Aerith, I mean.
You did good. Can't help it if they suck at listening. I got what you were saying.
I kind of wanted everyone to get it, though.
To hell with everyone.
Great advice. Thanks.
Some carry a fire that rivals even this. Like the youth who left the Vale years ago.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to Earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
It's okay.
So my blood's been a curse. But it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life. Friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? What did you all...
Okay. Uh-oh.
Whatever reason, the ceremony has...
Just a second.
What Did you all think of the River of Lights?
Did you enjoy
For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat, and it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity, they have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by cats, dogs, birds, and
Okay, Red, you gotta figure out what side you want.
all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation. Yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
Okay,
I'm glad to know
so
Aerith has friends like you to keep her company.
during that scene with Aerith, when I was given a choice, I was not expecting that, because I'd laid my controller down on the desk.
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was...
Sealed so that none may enter? Why, yes, and by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared.
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm actually gonna stop this here, I think. I did bump the wire connecting to my laptop right after the scene, which there might be a cut around there. I don't know how I'm gonna work that in. But it knocked the picture off of my laptop, if that's making any sense. But if you notice the cut back there, just as I took control back, that's what it was. But anyway, I think I'm going to stop this here for now, guys. When we get back, we're going to take on this trial with Red. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.